Hey everybody, welcome to Medling World. I am on my way over to Disney's Boardwalk Resort to try out the all-new Blue Ribbon Corn Dog stand, kiosk, quick service. I'm on my way over, yes, currently here at Hollywood Studios. I'll explain in a moment. Come on in, check it out. That's right, guys, I did have to park today at Hollywood Studios to access over to the Boardwalk Resort. First time I've ever been turned away for parking at Disney's Boardwalk Resort. Usually that's the exception to the resorts. Most resorts you need a reservation for a sit-down restaurant, or you need to be a registered guest to park on the property of the resort. In the past with Boardwalk, because you'll see when I get there, the Boardwalk has lots of little shops outside. There's like a dance club, there's kiosk, quick service where I'm going now. The Blue Ribbon Corn Dog just I think opened last week. Figured we go over there, try a corn dog. You know, there's a little bakery, there's all kinds of different things. You can kind of just hang out there. So what happened was, most of the time, and this is important if you're trying to do this, you can park at the Boardwalk. They let you right in. I was turned away, said only registered guests only, new policy. I don't know how long that'll last, but luckily I do have an annual pass so I can park at any of the resorts. And I figured, hey, I might as well come here because I can just take the Skyliner. The Skyliner will get you right over to Epcot. So it started out as a vlog doing corn dogs at Blue Ribbon Corn Dog at the Boardwalk Resort, has turned into a ride on the Skyliner. And right now, I'm not moving. But I figured I'd turn the camera back on because there is no AC in the Skyliner. It's August, it's very hot out, so I want to see exactly how cool it will be. Right now, it is warm in here, but I am on a standstill. It looks like we're going to start moving again, so I think this will give you a good chance. Hey, how hot is it in here in August? Let's see what happens. I'll turn the camera back on in a minute once we get moving, and I'll give you an update. It's nice in here. There's a breeze coming through. We're up so high and elevated. You can see they have these vents, and you actually can adjust them. So right now, there's handles, so you can put them on open or shut. And there's this window, that window, and the window behind me. So it's a nice ride, actually. It's not bad at all in here. It's cool. It feels good. So if you are going to ride the Skyliner from Hollywood over to Epcot, I have a full vlog. I'll drop a link in the description of the video. I do the entire Skyliner route. So here we are, guys. Just got off the Skyliner. So if you do ride it over Epcot, you can enter Epcot there. You're by the World Showcase. And if you want to go down to the resort areas, you got the Yacht Club, the Beach Club, and the Boardwalk right down this way. I'll see you in a minute. When I get down over there, I'll show you what it looks like if you're going to walk in. Here you can see I just walked from that way, right back there again, as we came in. So if you walk down on that side, straight over there, that's actually the Yacht Club you're looking at there. And then the Beach Club is to the right of that. And then over this way, we're gonna head to the Boardwalk, because the whole plan of this vlog was to try Blue Ribbon Corn Dogs, all new, here at the Boardwalk Resort. So this is what can happen when you're not able to park at the resort. You got to find other ways in. There's several other ways. You could take the boat over here, actually, from Hollywood Studios as well. There's boat transportation. Maybe I'll take the boat back. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I'll take the boat back, because Skyliner took a little while, but it's relaxing. You can just sit on it and go. Boat, same thing. Boat might be actually a little quicker, depending. What I like about the Skyliner is you don't have to wait. You can just walk into the line, into the queue, and you get on. The boat, you're gonna have to wait till they get here, and they make a couple stops. I also have a full vlog on the boat transportation, how to utilize that as well. All right, guys, let's head over and find Blue Ribbon Corn Dogs finally. After the adventure here on Medling World, please, guys, take a moment, subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. So now we're down here on the Boardwalk, as you can see. It's got that, I like to say, like, East Coast Boardwalk, you know, area, like kind of like Jersey. Even in Connecticut, we have a couple little areas like this. I know Maryland has some boardwalks. So up, you know, East Coast has very similar areas like this. And I think the Blue Ribbon Corn Dogs is straight up there, that blue and yellow looking building. So let's head on over. Let's give something a try on the menu. Well, geez, seeing this turn into a full Medling World adventure. Show you that the cake bake shop's still under construction. They're opening soon. They have ice cream down here. This is what I mean. Usually they would just let you park and come down here because there's all kinds of things you can get. So I'm not quite sure, but as far as I know, that decision's made by the general manager of each resort. So it could change daily, I guess. But for some reason, not able to park at this time. This is kind of cool too. So if you have a resort mug and you're staying, that's where you can refill your resort mug. There's all kinds of cool stuff. You can rent little bikes and bike around. And you can walk all the way around this to the other resorts too. If you want to do some resort hopping. All right, let's find out about this. And I'm gonna need some shade. There's a lot of sun out here. Here's a look at it. Before, I believe it was like, I can't remember if it was pizza or like fried dough, funnel cakes, I think. But let's have a little look. I'm trying to find the menu. They do have some to-go stuff here for the corn dogs. They're very basic. Like a little food truck almost. Let's walk around on this side.
Have a great day, guys.
All right, here's the menu here, guys. Let's have a look at the menu right there. Got the classic dog, the pickle dog, kids dog, golden dragon. Interesting. Mexican street dog. Beverage. Quite expensive, but I guess if you get the premium flavor lemonade, you get $1 off with, oh no, $1 each. $2 off if you get it with a corn dog. That seems like a lot though for a small drink. I'm kind of interested in that. Mexican street dog, jalapeno cheddar sausage, fried in cornmeal batter, topped with garlic mayo, corn kernels, cheese, cilantro, garnished with lime wedge, and served with a bag of chips. I think I want to try that one, guys. Let's do it. I want to pop back over here. I don't know if you can see because of the shadow, but they do make them made to order, so they're not just sitting around. They are making them fresh for you, which I like. I just saw him sticking it in the fryer. Could be a little glare there, but yeah, he's garnishing it up and he's making it fresh. That's a bonus. I love that. That is really cool. I'm going back in the shade till it's ready because I got the buzzer. Figure I'd show you while we're out in the sun. Oh yeah, look at that mayo on there with the street corn, cilantro, and that's a sausage. So I'm interested to try this. Let me go to my spot. Let's give it a try. Let's try it. Let's see how hot it is. Got some spice. Oh yeah. Definitely has some spice. It does come with a lime, so you could squeeze some lime on it. There's a lot of mayo. Might be a bit much with the mayo because it's almost kind of, you know, when you make it, like if you're at home and you make a sandwich, you're like, oh man, I put a little bit too much mayo on that one. That's what happened with this. Just seems like it's a lot of mayo. I can still taste the spice, but it's almost like with the mayo, it's too much creamy. You know, it's a corn dog, so I want to taste that batter. You know, I don't want everything else to overpower it, but let's try another bite together. And I just dumped the chips in there because, you know, some of it will fall off onto the chips. It's okay. I mean, I don't think it's blowing me away out of the world. It's cool, it's different, it's nice. I mean, if I was at the resort, maybe I would stop and try one. There's different ones. There is some spice to it, which I like, but I just think a little less mayo, maybe. A little bit more corn. Cilantro is fine. I guess the corn's all right. You don't want to load it up too much, but maybe just a little bit lighter on the mayo. but it's not bad. It's good. I'll give it a rating here. I'm gonna eat a little bit more, then I'll give you my final review and score. So as I was eating it, I was like, it's supposed to be a sausage, right? It says jalapeno sausage, cheddar. I do taste the jalapeno in the cheddar. It's got a good spice, but it tastes more like a hot dog. I don't know. Maybe because it's like made like a corn dog. But to me, it kind of just tastes like a beef hot dog rather than a sausage. But I definitely, the biggest thing I taste out of it is the spice, the jalapeno. I do get the cheddar. Lots of mayo, as I said. And the corn is light, so I'm not really tasting a lot of the corn. And again, I know I've been ripping it up, but there's so much mayo that kind of overpowers everything. Like I said, the best way to compare it, again, is if you make a sandwich at home, it's happened to everybody, and you put mayo. I think I put a little too much, but you make the sandwich anyway. Sandwich is still all right, but you're tasting a lot of mayo. It's kind of what happened with this one. I'll give it a 7.2. 7.2 out of 10. I think it would be good to share with somebody. For the amount you're paying, 16 bucks with tax for this. You get the chips, you get that, but listen, it's Disney. It's expensive. I'm not criticizing Disney for their prices. I expect it to be expensive, but for what it is, I think to share it with somebody, each have a few bites, share the chips, grab a beverage. That's what I would suggest with this meal. There you have it. I think, though, I'm going to keep the vlog going because I'm going to show you how I get back, and then I'll let you know which way I thought was better. Let me finish the dog, and let's figure out how I get back to Hollywood Studios. Should I take the boat, or maybe just the bus? So just as I got done, I was walking over. I was thinking, I'll go take the bus, but the boat is right here. So let me back up so I can show you. If you are going to take the boat, pretty simple, right? Yacht Club, Beach Club. So these are where it's going to stop. And then Hollywood Studios. And then if you want to go to Epcot, that side. So I'm just going to hang right here in the shade for a minute. I'm going to get on the boat. Oh, it's like perfect timing. I mean, I literally got up from where I was sitting. I was sitting right there too, underneath. It still looks like it's just opening. I'm sure they're going to have some more tables out there with umbrellas, but it's so hot right now. You can sit under anywhere, it's fine. But when that's open, I'm sure it would be busier under there when that restaurant's open. But yeah, it was, I don't know. I don't want to keep beating it up, but I wanted it to be better, but maybe the plant, just a regular corn dog. I don't know, man. What's going on with the prices of things, man? Like, that just seems so expensive for what it was. Well, anyway, that's my opinion. I keep it real on my channel, guys. I don't, it's because I'm at Disney. I'm not going to say, oh, it's the best corn dog I ever had. I'm going to tell you what I really think. Other people might disagree. They might, oh, it's great. I just think for overall, right there, maybe on average. All right, let's jump on the boat. All right, guys, I don't know if you can see, 11:51. We're just leaving. Let's see what time it is when we get back to Hollywood Studios. And then we'll compare. The Skyliner was probably about 20 minutes. Let's see how long this one takes. I don't know if you can see that glare. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. 12:08. 12:08. We made it back. So, what was it? Can't even remember. Was it 51? So it did 2 stops on the way. Not too bad. A little warm though. A little warm. I started in the back of the boat because it was all shaded. I was wondering, like, when we get moving, figured it'd be a nice breeze, but the sun kind of came in, so I went inside. AC's not great. It was warmer in the boat than on the Skyliner. So if you're coming in the summer and you don't want to be too hot, maybe the Skyliner is a better option. But it's all, to me, with Disney, it's all about timing. And I kind of mentioned I was going to take the bus, but when I got ready to go to bus, the boat was there. And you know what? Less steps. I can get on the boat. I can sit down, and I'm right where I wanted to be anyway. It saves your energy, especially this time of the year, guys, when it's hot. You got to really think about getting into the park, leaving the park. Everybody forgets about that part. They always think about the part where, oh, I'm going to go to the park, I'm going to have fun. Your energy will be spent in this heat if you don't plan accordingly, guys. Thank you so much for watching Medling World. Please take a moment, subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. Thank you to our Patreons, and last but not least, see ya!